Ding, 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 ding. And welcome back, my friends. This is BjjBrick Quick. My name is Byron. This is your quick jiu-jitsu podcast. Today, this week, like I said today, we're talking about advanced tips all week long. Yesterday, I talked about strengthening your weaknesses. Today, man, I don't know, I gotta quit teasing myself. We don't have enough time on the show to tease the host and the way their words sound, pronunciations. Today, strengthen your strengths. That's the idea behind BjjBrick, is to have a couple of techniques that you're going to be able to smash with, to do really well, that are foundational to your jiu-jitsu. That's when you take your jiu-jitsu to another level. That's when you're that purple belt that taps that black belt. That white belt that taps that purple. If you were to ask a white belt, have you tapped the blue belt? And they said no. And then you could say, well, if you did, what technique would it be? And they said, I don't know. Yeah, they're not going to tap that blue belt anytime soon. But if they said, well, it's gonna be a triangle. It's gonna be an arm bar. It's gonna be a guillotine choke. If they knew that, they're so much closer to tapping that next belt level up. Not that that's some grand accomplishment. It's not. But it does feel nice. It feels good to get there. It feels good to get there, on a regular basis. Strengthening your strengths. Here's the problem. Is I've gotten a handful of techniques that aren't as exciting to me anymore, but I'm good at them. They're not as fun. Part of the fun of jiu-jitsu is what's next. When I first started my arm and guillotines and I got some steam rolling and I was doing pretty good, I would get several arm and guillotines per roll. So if I rolled 5 rounds, I was looking at maybe 10. Do that for a week, another week, a couple months. What else is out there? That's how people get out of these things, maybe. But it's maybe it's just me, but it's more enjoyable to find something that's a little different, maybe a variation of this technique. I know I would be now. I've since put my arm and guillotine kind of on the shelf. I don't know. I've gotten a few in the past month or two, but not very many. Not very many attempts. It's not what I'm looking for. Now, if I wanted to get my jiu-jitsu to be the best that it could, like performance-wise, I would revisit my arm and guillotine and like double down on that. I would pick a couple of takedowns I'm decent at, double down on those. My sweeps, I like a good X-guard sweep. I can get back into that. I haven't done it in a long time. I'm still good at it. I like deep half. I like deep half sweeps. I'm not diving on the deep half anymore, but it's pretty darn reliable. Strengthening your strengths. Another way to do this is to help your teammates understand what you're doing. The problem with my arm and guillotine is they didn't know proper defenses to it. My teammates didn't. So the setup was basically going to end in a submission. Once my teammates started figuring out escapes, once my teammates started asking me about what I was doing and I started sharing with them, escapes were developed. People got out. Maybe they went online. I don't, probably not. But like, the better they got at their escapes, the better it is for me. If I walked into, like, I don't know, if you come from a school that does like tons of leg locks and you move to a school that nobody does leg locks, man, jiu-jitsu is going to be easy for a little while for you to get submissions. So you start telling people how to escape, how to do them themselves. It's hard to strengthen your leg lock game when everybody around you sucks at leg locks. You got to help them be better. But the core concept I'm getting at here is strengthen your strengths. I said that just the opposite thing yesterday, strengthen your weaknesses. But what are you already good at? How to make it better. You'll be amazed. You'll be that blue belt tapping out that brown belt. You've already tapped out a couple purple belts with it. Man, it'll happen. You get something that strong, you'll get them. Not that it's, I'm not telling you to chase belts or, like the brown belt probably wasn't in competition mode either. Like I play around a lot when I do jiu-jitsu. I usually don't get caught, but I do get caught sometimes. That's fine. But you could be sure that when that blue belt is on my back and they have my collar under my chin, I am fighting as a black belt to get out of that. Whether I do or not, it does. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But would that blue belt have taken my back? Maybe not. Maybe I fought them like a blue belt. Then they got my back. But right before I tap, I'm fighting pretty darn hard. But usually it's too late. That's all right. But I'm just saying, if you could be that white belt with a blue belt technique, that's a sweet thing. How about bumping that up to the next level even after that? It's quite possible. You're already good at it. You're already interested in it. You've got the core figured out of it. You understand the setup. Strengthening your strength. Easy money for the taking. Hope you've enjoyed the show. If you want to support us, go to Patreon. You can support as little as $1 per month. That runs down to literally change because there's more than 2 episodes per episode. Guys, it really means a lot when I get a new support on Patreon. I'll send you out a little token of appreciation. We get $200 of support per month, and I will up this show to every day of the week, not just Monday through Fridays. Hope you have a great day, my friend, and stay sweaty.